So, cultural humility, advocacy, social justice, and awareness are so important for the counseling profession because it takes the emphasis off of the counselor and puts it on the client where it belongs. Counseling is not about the counselors, it's about the client. And how can I, as a future counselor, aid my clients if I don't seek to understand their worldview, their perspective, and how their cultural diversity impacts their life and impacts how other people treat them? We, as human beings, we all have one lens that we live life with. We have our experiences and our experiences only, and we can't begin to understand how other people from different races, genders, socioeconomic backgrounds, how they've experienced life and the challenges and the struggles and the privileges they've had. And I just believe that it is imperative for us as current or future counselors to make sure we're doing our due diligence to earn the knowledge and skills and awareness, not only of other people, but of our own selves, our own biases, of what we believe of other cultures and other people, in order to engage with other people, engage with other cultures, and be able to truly come to our client in humility and say, hey, I want to learn from you. How does your culture and your background and your experiences impact where you are today, and not going into it with an inflated view of our own competence. Even as I've been studying these past few months in this program, I came into it thinking that I was honestly kind of humble, that I have so much to learn. And even as I've been going through this program, I've honestly realized my own biases, and maybe even my own overconfidence in my competence or my openness to learn about other cultures. I have so much to learn, and I think that's a good thing. It's a little overwhelming, honestly, but I think it's a good thing to be able to come to a point where, you kind of have to face the fact that, oh, wow, I really don't know a lot about other cultures, or I really don't understand the experiences of other people. And I think it's very imperative to be able to go into a counseling relationship with that humility, and accept the fact that we don't understand everything about other cultures, about other people, and allow that to push us towards greater empathy and warmth and unconditional regard for our client, and a growth mindset, essentially. So the Bible verse that I chose was Micah 6:8. It says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God?" I think that speaks to both social justice, advocacy, to which he says right here, what is good, to do justice and to love mercy, and then to walk humbly with our God, to walk humbly with the Lord, and to engage with others in humility. So an action step that I will take to develop or demonstrate cultural humility, it was something that Shaw actually mentioned in the podcast. I want to be able to welcome or even ask for and encourage feedback from my clients, not to just assume that I am culturally aware and competent and understand everything they're going through. I want to have a growth mindset in that relationship, seek to learn more from them, and then even ask them, like, hey, and I think Shaw said something like, rate me on a scale of 0 to 10, like, are you able to be open with me about topics of multicultural differences? Do you feel that I have relative ease? Do you feel that I am knowledgeable on these subjects? And actually genuinely be open to feedback where a client might need more from me. I think, like, I desire feedback for sure, and I want to get to a place where I can humbly admit that if the client needs more from me, that I can say, okay, thank you, like, genuinely thank you. I want to know that, and I want to seek to do better for you. And also to not assume that I know where a client is. And then another action step I will take to advocate or engage in social justice for clients in my community. Now, I suppose one thing would be I want to learn more and then to share with others what it is I've learned. But one really big thing that the Lord has actually placed on my heart is, and I might have shared out in here before, but I really do want to work with foster kids and kids in group homes. That's a really one of the main reasons that I want to become a counselor is to work with foster kids and work with adoptive families. So I think something the Lord has really been laying on my heart recently is to begin a foster care ministry within my church. I don't exactly know how to do that. I don't know when that'll happen, but it is something that I'm starting to research a little bit, and I want to talk to the Lord a lot about that and see what that looks like, because that's a really, really big, it's a really big passion for me. And I think it's something we're called to do. The Lord tells us to take care of the orphans, and so I want to be able to do that within our church and our community. So anyway, that was a lot, but thank you.